Snyder, and I teach Strengthen Your Voice on Wednesdays from 10 to 11 and Strengthen Your Voice 2 on Wednesdays from 11 to 12. Today I decided to put together a at-home Strengthen Your Voice warm-up for you. For those of you who have attended my class, you can use this as a warm-up before you start to sing. And for those of you who haven't, this is a good warm-up for anyone who is just trying to get their voice more in shape, for general talking, for being able to communicate more clearly in crowded restaurants, although I guess none of us are going to crowded restaurants right now, and just to be louder on the phone and feel like we're not straining. So we're going to start with stretching. What we're going to do first is we're going to roll our shoulders back, away from the front of our body, and this opens up the chest and the rib cage. And the rib cage, of course, houses our lungs, and the lungs are the power source for the voice. And then we're going to take a second and drop the chin down to the chest. And we're going to let the back of the neck stretch. So you can feel, I can feel this the whole way down to my feet. Roll our head just to one side and feel the stretch from our ear to our shoulder. Side. And feel the stretch from the ear to the other shoulder. Side again. Circle with our nose 2 times each direction as we roll the head the whole way around. It can be a big circle or a small circle, whatever you're comfortable with. Starting our voice workout with stretching, because stretching helps release any tension that we have built up in using our voices just by trying to project more loudly. Our voices are made of muscle, so our muscles can get tense in our voice just like they can in any other part of our body. Okay, we're going to take 2 fingers on either side of our jaw, and I want you to find there's usually a spot in there that feels a little bit sore, and I want you to massage forward. Just do small circles at first. Circles. As you slowly pull the jaw open and closed. Stretch out your face. And stretch out again. Good, then I want you to stick your tongue the whole way out of your mouth. This is my class's favorite stretch. It makes everyone look really good. For the next stretch, we're going to take the tip of the tongue and press it against the back of the bottom teeth so the tongue pops up like this. Top of that stretch, we're going to add a smile. And when you add the smile, it stretches out what we call the soft palate in the back of the mouth, the back of the roof of the mouth. And when that stretches, it helps to open our resonating cavity. And when we can resonate better, then we can make more sound with less effort. So push up against the back of the bottom teeth again. And then you're going to smile on top. Great, that's excellent. Okay, our second exercise is a breathing exercise. Breathing, as I mentioned, is the power source for the voice. So whenever you're learning to project better, breathing is the first thing that you should address. For this, I want you to put your hands right on your belly button, and I want you to use your abdominal muscles to push your belly button forward. So you're out your stomach, and then I want you to let your breath out in a whoosh and suck your belly button backward. Okay, let's do that again. So you're going to push out. It in as you release your air. That's very good. Okay, so with that motion, we're going to do yoga inspired exercise, although it's not really yoga. And I like this because it helps to warm up the body as well as the mind, as well as the breath. So what I'd like you to do is raise one arm up overhead as you expand your stomach out, and then release your arm down as you pull your belly button back towards your spine. And then we're going to do that on the other side. Push your belly button out toward me and raise your arm up. And release and pull your belly button back towards your spine. Arm up again. And you're going to release as you lean to one side. And then raise your arm up again. And release down. And then to the other side, expand up. Release to the side. Expand. And release down. That's great. Bring both arms up. Expand out. The side as you expand out. And then to the other side, expand. A shoulder. To the side if you can. And twist to the other side. Center. And one more, expand as you bring your chin to your chest. A breath moving in the body. An exercise that I would suggest you do now that I'm not going to do on the video is find a paragraph from a favorite book or a favorite poem or a newspaper article and just spend a couple of minutes reading it out loud. Studies have shown that as we age, we tend to talk a lot less, whether it's because our partners are deceased or we aren't getting out socially as much as we used to, and our voice can really benefit just from daily use. So just practicing speaking out loud can be a really useful tool for getting your voice more in shape. Once you have done that, we can work on expanding the range. These exercises can be a little bit silly and embarrassing, so don't worry if you feel silly. Everybody does, but they do really help. We're going to start at the bottom of the range on an ooh, and we're going to make a sound that sounds like a siren. So it will be like this. Ooh. Let's do that 2 more times together. Remember, each time you're going to take a breath first. So expand your stomach out. And siren. Ooh. Good. Don't worry if there are bumps and pops along the way. That is normal. Let's do it one more time. Expand. And siren. Ooh. And if you feel great about that, you can work on getting the pitch lower and higher on each end. We can do the same thing on an E. That can be a helpful exercise too. So let's try that. Expand on E. E. And again, expand. E. And one more. Expand. E. Good. And our last siren exercise is more of an ambulance siren like this. Woo, 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 woo. Can we try that together? Remember to expand first. Ready? Expand. Siren. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, great. Now we're going to warm up our resonating cavity. Excuse me while I flip my page over. So we're going to start by doing some humming. Humming can make you feel kind of a buzzing sensation in the front of your face. We call that the mask. And finding that feeling can help us have more resonance in our speaking voice and our singing voice, so we don't have to work as hard. So we're just going to start with a hum on an M. We're going to keep our teeth apart, but our lips together. And we're just going to slide the M around our range like this. When you feel good about that, try going higher and lower on each end. And when you feel really good about that, you can try opening up to a vowel. So we'll try going from an to an E sound and see if we can still feel that mask buzzing when we open to the E. Ready? Expand and hum. Me, 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 me. Very good. There are other hums that we can explore. There's also an N. That's with your tongue behind your top teeth, as if you're going to say the word nice. And you can also do an NG hum, which is in the back, like saying the word hung and holding on to it. So you can try those on your own. I'm not going to put them on this particular video. Another fun exercise, if you have a straw at home or a coffee stir, something with a small hole in it, you can practice buzzing through the straw. And what that does is it creates air pressure backwards. And so that creates, what that pressure causes your vocal folds to stretch and to strengthen. So this can be a really therapeutic exercise. And if you feel great about doing it in the air, you can try putting it in a glass of water. So I'll show you. You just go, Can we try that together? So we'll do a couple from high to low as we breathe first. Expand, hum. And if we feel good about that, we can start at the bottom of the range and go up and down. If you think you're really good at that, you can try humming a familiar song through it. I'll demonstrate doing Happy Birthday. Or like I said, try putting it in a glass of water. I would recommend doing that over your sink, nowhere else, because the water does tend to bubble a lot. But the extra pressure created by the water can be very therapeutic, strengthening exercise. Okay, so I'm going to put my straw down. We're going to do a couple more exercises and then we'll be done. So another articulation exercise we can do is a lip buzz, and that's this sound. Probably most of you are familiar with that just from being frustrated. You say, so we take that and we try to sustain it for a long time. And by doing that, we strengthen our abdominal muscles that control our breath. So we can try holding that for 4 counts. If you feel like 4 counts is easy, let's try for 8. Expand, buzz. If you feel like none of that is easy, you can just try working on it little by little at home. See if you can get them longer. Or if you're good at rolled R, that also exercises the same muscles. So you can try. Or another alternative is a sustained V sound, like you're going to say the word violin, only you heard hold the V part. So I'm going to hold that for 8 counts. It would be like this. Okay, so any of those are good for you for strengthening your abdominal muscles, which again control the way that you move the breath, which powers your voice. Okay, Two more things. Can we practice doing some strong consonants? We're going to do k, p, f, t, sh. Let's do that again. You can repeat each one after me. K, p, f, t, sh. You can probably see on the video that my abdominal muscles move when I do each one. So again, I'm working on strengthening my abdominal muscles. Two of my favorite tongue twisters. One is red leather, yellow leather. We're going to do that one 5 times. Breathing first. Ready, go. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Good. And now we're going to do my other favorite, which is you need unique New York. We'll do that 5 times. You need unique New York, 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 you need unique New York. Very good. So you have completed your quick and easy voice warm-up. This is a good thing to try to do every day, but even if you have 3 minutes and you do 2 of the exercises, that's better than doing none. And those of you who want to sing something, you are warmed up and ready to sing. Thank you all. I look forward to seeing you in class, in person, sometime soon. Have a wonderful day.